Hey everybody, Brent Morse here. I want to talk to you just a little bit about thinkorswim web today, continuing our series, exploring different parts of it. Today we're going to talk about activity and positions on thinkorswim web. Just a reminder though, that thinkorswim web is provided for educational purposes only, and it allows users to engage in simulated trading with hypothetical funds. But there's no recommendations here today. All investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal, and past performance is no guarantee of future results. Let's head on over to thinkorswim web. You can see it right here. And this is what it looks like. You may have a slightly different configuration on this. I'm going to be focusing on this activity and positions area, which is on the right side of the page. But if you want to expand it, you can just click on positions in the left here. Far left column, click on positions, and then that will expand out. And if you want to make it even bigger, you can collapse that left side even there. And now we're just looking at that positions and activity area here. Let's start though and just look at some of the positions here. I'm going to collapse down the activity area by clicking on the little arrow next to activity, and now we're just looking at positions. That's kind of a key thing on this software is, or the website, the thinkorswim web, is you have the little arrows there that collapse and open things. But you can see the different positions I have, and some of these are stock positions, and some of these are options positions. Delta Airlines, DAL here, it says this is a simulated position I have for 50 shares. You can see that little plus 50 there. You can also see that in the quantity. Some of these you have to actually open up a little bit on BMY, and you can see when I click on that, there's actually an options position here. And I'm not going to talk about that much today, but I'm going to shrink that down. But you can just see there's stock positions and there's options positions, and you can see various columns with different bits of information here. Now you can adjust these columns if you like. You just click on the gear. Click on the gear and it's going to show you what the current columns are. These are the ones with the little red circles next to them, and what all the columns that are available here. So if I don't want a particular column that's already on there, I can take it off. Click on the little minus sign next to it and it will remove it. And it won't be one of those columns anymore. If I want to take off that PE ratio, I can remove it. If I want to add something on here, I can do that too. And I can just click on whatever I want to add. I want to add on, say, the beta. I can click on the little plus sign. And then once I do that, I can just click on the X there, close that out, and now I have beta showing here for each of these positions, and I took off those other columns that I wanted to there. So it's important to know to customize this to how you want. Now, let's look at the activity area. In addition to just what we have, we can talk about today's activity here on this. I can see working orders, filled orders, canceled orders. Here's working orders. Working orders are just orders that are out there that haven't been filled yet. They may be a stop loss on a particular position. As long as it's working and hasn't filled yet, it's going to be sitting up here and you can see what these are. Additionally, I can see what filled orders I have. Well, I just added a simulated trade here on WOOF, and so it's listed under today's filled orders. Now, once the day ends and we look at tomorrow, this will be gone. This is just today's filled orders. Same thing with canceled orders. I don't have any canceled orders today on this, but if I were to cancel an order, you would just click on canceled orders and it would show those canceled orders there. One other thing on this page I would point out is at the bottom of the page, you have this portfolio digest. Basically, it's news. News related to stocks that you have in your activity and positions. I have Intel in my activity and positions, so there's a story on Intel that came up. I have Microsoft. There's a story that came up. And if I want to read any of these stories, I can just click on the name of that and it will give me more detail and I can read all about it if I want to. Let me go back to that portfolio digest there. So take advantage of it. You can use it. I'm going to collapse it back down now so to make our page nice and neat and tidy there. But take advantage of that activity and positions portion. Just a reminder, when you look at it, it's going to start out on the right side of the page, but you can click on positions to open it up bigger. Hope that's helpful for you. Stay tuned. We'll do more videos regarding thinkorswim web coming out in the future.